themselves. Had a nice conversation with Alex's brother, Davey, because he's ready for September 8th as well, as we're getting closer and closer to Eric Luca and Davey Hilton Jr. I think a fight that will sell out and will catch and grab the imagination of the people here in Montreal and throughout the country.
Definitely will, especially after Hilton come off a nice knockout victory over Stefan Ouellet. And Eric Lucas coming off a nice victory last month. It's going to set up for a great matchup.
Ron Pasek is from Edmonton, Alberta. Record of 8 wins, 11 losses, 3 draws. Of those 8 wins, 4 by knockout.
Pasek has fought a lot of veterans. He's fought Fitzroy Vanderpool, Brian Mackey, Manny Sobel. He's a tough guy.
Fought Vanderpool twice, lost twice.
All on decision.
Yeah, both fights went 12 rounds. Watch this, folks.
And this is actually only a 4-rounder.
I thought Stéphane LaRouche looked a little out of place there between Fathi Missouai. Okay. She decides when Fathi's ready.
This is a little bit different entrance than I've ever seen with these belly dancers coming out. Fathi comes from Tunisia and actually won a bronze medal for his country in Atlanta in '96.
So you were telling me he's coming along rather nicely with his English.
Oh, he definitely is, yeah. He's such a friendly guy, too. He'll be disappointed if you walk by him and you don't say hi, because he's always saying hi to you. He's a really entertaining fellow, too. Oh, see, there he goes, trying to get the crowd involved.
He often does, but not before the fight. Usually during the fight, crowd rallies behind Missouai because he's such an entertaining fighter. He can throw jabs, he can throw bombs, he can move, he can dance. He can do a lot of things inside the ring. He can even pace himself.
Yeah, sometimes he gets a little overexcited because he wants to please the crowd. He wants to go for that knockout. Pasek is a real tough, durable guy. He's going to be coming right after Fathi.
Chris Gauthier.
Mesdames et messieurs, le 5e combat professionnel de la soirée est prévu pour 4 rondes dans la catégorie des poids super mi-moyens. Tonight's 5th professional bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Les juges du combat judging this bout at ringside, Monsieur Sylvain Leblanc, Monsieur Pasquale Procopio, and Mr. Jack Woodburn. L'arbitre refereeing this bout, Mr. Mike Griffin. D'abord, dans le coin bleu, first in the blue corner, portant la culotte noire et or, et pesant 157,2 livres. He's wearing black trunks with gold trim and weighed in at 157.2 pounds. En 22 combats professionnels, il a inscrit 8 victoires, 4 par KO et 3 verdicts nuls. In 22 professional bouts, he's scored 8 wins, 4 coming by way of knockout, and 3 draws. Accueillons d'Edmonton en Alberta, introducing from Edmonton, Alberta, Rockin' Ronnie Pasek. Et dans le coin rouge, in the red corner, portant la culotte or et noire, et pesant 157,8 livres, He is wearing gold trunks with black trim and weighed in at 157.8 pounds. Il a une fiche professionnelle parfaite de 8 victoires en 8 combats, 6 par KO. His professional record stands at a perfect 8 wins in 8 bouts, 6 by knockout. Il est médaillé de bronze aux Jeux olympiques d'Atlanta en 1996 et l'aspirant numéro 2 au titre canadien des super mi-moyens. Olympic bronze medalist at the 1996 Summer Games in Atlanta, Georgia, and the number 2 contender for the Canadian super welterweight title. Mesdames, Messieurs, de Montréal, en provenance de la Tunisie, ladies and gentlemen, from Montreal, originally from Tunisia, Fathi Missouai.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. Remember to obey my commands at all times. Shake hands now, answer the bell fighting. Good luck to both of you.
The very excellent Mike Griffin is tonight's referee. Missouai, the height advantage, and I suspect the age advantage at 26 to 36, and the reach advantage as well. Which one plays the bigger factor?
Probably all three. But like I said earlier, Pasek, he's a very durable guy, very strong. He's got a big heart.
0.6 pounds in favor of Missouai, really a non-factor when it comes to weight. As Pasek comes out firing, but watch the speed here of Fathi Missouai early in this fight. 8 wins, 6 by knockout. You don't go very long, so now's not the time to leave your set. This is scheduled for 4.
I was talking to Pasek earlier, and he only wanted a 4-rounder. They wanted to have a 6, but Pasek preferred the 4. I said, why not just go 1 and just go all out?
Middleweight division fight. Left hand here. Good start by Pasek.
He's a very strong guy. He comes after you right away.
I think he's going to give Fathi Missouai his money's worth. See if he can last in there with him. But now he leans in with the left hand.
Missouai switching to the southpaw stance.
Must be terrible for a fighter. You go up against a guy, he's a righty, then he switches on you, and there goes the whole game plan.
It gets so confusing for a boxer.
Missouai is starting to dictate the round. Pasek leads with the left again and finds a space in between Missouai's gloves. But you can tell that Pasek just doesn't have the speed to challenge Missouai, as Missouai's told to keep the punches up. But Pasek,
Missouai showing great lateral movement, great counter punching. Looks really slick and sharp right now.
watch Pasek here as he leans and tries to guide Missouai along the ropes, but Missouai keeps him away with a combination, and right now Missouai moves in towards Pasek.
See, Pasek's the type of guy he might get old box, but he's just looking for that one big one. He'll take 3 or 4 to give one.
No matter how many times you hit me, as long as I hit you with one. Not much of a fight for a strategy, though. Maybe a street fight, but that's about it.
He doesn't win very many decisions. He looks for the big knockout pass.
Look at Missouai. He landed with the left in between the gloves and then punished his opponent with a right to the ribs.
I've never seen Missouai turn southpaw like this before and stay like this. Almost stayed the whole round southpaw. Back to his back stance.
He's going to land the last punch.
Yeah, Missouai loves to do that. Slip the jab and then throw the right hand. Does that so well.
All in all, a fairly entertaining first round. I think we'll see a better second round, but there's Missouai, got the left hand through the gloves and followed up with a right to the body. Hey, the belly dancers are at it again. Don't miss it. Wednesday, August 16th, Fathi Missouai against Alex Houghton right here live from the Molson Center. Interbox's KO Mania, and of course on the Movie Network. And Friday, September 8th, everyone's been waiting for this one. Eric Luca going up against Davey Hilton Jr. Davey spoke to him prior to the fight. He says, I'm not fighting anyone before September 8th. I just want to gear myself up for Eric Luca. Spoke with Eric Luca. He says, my hand's coming along well. He still has a cast, though.
Yeah, and those guys, they don't like each other at all.
Jutra giving Missouai 10-9, round number 1. And let's hear from our ringside judge, Guy Jutra.
Well, Dino, it seems that we will have to wait for a couple of rounds to see how the operation affected Missouai's stamina, because he was off for about 4 or 5 weeks or so, and it may just take a couple of rounds for him to get his timing back. And so we'll have to wait to see in the. But it's a 4-rounder, so he's going to have to go to work quite early.
Yeah, Missouai had his eyes done with detached retina earlier in the year. He had to get that taken care of. A little bit of a layoff.
Right now he snuck in the left hand, went for the uppercut. And it's all Missouai here in round 2 of 4. Missouai has Pasek up against the ropes, firing bombs. Pasek coming back with some good counter punches.
That's what Pasek likes to do. Stay on the ropes and get into a war.
Oh, good right hand on the part of Missouai. Looking for the uppercut, or at least they're telling him, try the uppercut on the Sioux.
He switches to the southpaw stance again, and so does Pasek. Tries for the right hook and misses.
Mike Griffin says Fathi, and Fathi agrees, yes, I hit him with a low blow. Non-intentional low blow. Pasek up against the ropes. Missouai moves in with a left. Clinch.
Passes for a big right hand, just hit Fathi on his shoulder.
Body shots there on the part of Pasek. And a good left on the part of Missouai. Saw Pasek's head snap back.
Snap with a nice easy left uppercut. Snap his head back. I think Pasek's hurt here.
Yeah, best moments of Fathi Missouai thus far in this fight. Round 2 of 4.
Countered on it.
Oh, but right now Pasek's out of gas. Doesn't have much left in the knees. Here's Missouai with the uppercut. Pasek tries to come back with the left or right. And Griffin says, break.
Pasek had such a big heart to stay in there.
I don't think Missouai has landed the big punch, but he's slowly taking apart Pasek, and it's starting to show right here.
Yeah, Pasek's definitely out of gas right now. Nothing on his punches. Missouai looks really, really sharp.
Coming up, round 3, this is the Movie Network. Dino Sisto alongside Michael Strange. Still to come here tonight. Tonight's final between Del Brown, originally from Calgary, now out of Montreal, and Willard Lewis from Edmonton. They'll be battling for the Canadian Cruiserweight Championship belt. Yep, Missouai's just teeing up the punches and letting loose.
Pasek went to throw a counter punch there. Missouai just stepped out of the way.
Pasek had nothing on it, though.
No. He's out of gas right now. Definitely needs that minute rest in between rounds.
Super welterweight fight. Pasek 8-11-3, 4 knockouts. 8-0 for Missouai, 6 knockouts. Pasek feeling the urgency, comes out strong here in round 3. There are only 4 rounds in this fight, and Pasek obviously lost the first 2 rounds, so it's up to him The onus is on him to be the aggressor here and hope to sneak in a punch and knock his opponent down because he almost needs a knockdown.
It's tough though. Missouai's got really good defense, good lateral movement. He's just picking him apart right now. Just trying to set up a big punch.
All those hours of training back home in Edmonton.
Oh, beautiful left hook.
He wanted to come down in 2
And
rounds.
Pasek threw a right hand after the break.
I think that was a little retaliation or payback for a couple of low blows, unintentional on the part of Missouai earlier in this fight. So much movement when it comes to defense that once in a while, well, that punch does go under the belt.
Missouai's definitely looking for that knockout. Oh, exchange right hands there.
Missouai moves in along the ropes, or trying to force his opponent to the ropes with a right hand. Pasek keeps the gloves up, and then Missouai goes to the body, and Pasek misses with the left hand.
Like I said earlier, Pasek always looks for that big bomb, tries for a knockout.
Missouai's corner wants him to throw jabs, straight left hand, and there's a straight right hand on the part of Missouai that had Pasek turning.
Beautiful right hand.
Came with the left to another right hand, a left, and Missouai's on the prowl.
I was just going to say, Missouai should throw something to the body, and there he goes with the right uppercut.
Little left hand there on the part of Pasek. He's just game. He's just a guy who comes to fight, doesn't give up. He knows he's overmatched here. He's been in the fight game long enough, but that won't stop him.
And this is a great comeback fight for Missouai after that operation. Oh, what a combination.
Missouai is punishing Pasek right now. Pasek's done, and that's it. Pasek put his hands down, and Mike Griffin saw enough.
Oh, he wasn't defending himself at all. Impressive win by Missouai.
Oh, Pasek's
walking
upset.
right out of the ring.
Pasek wanted to show his opponent that, hey, you can hit me as much as you want, but there's no way that you're putting me down, and Mike Griffin had a decision to make. Look, he's in there as a referee to protect the fighter, and if you do not defend yourself, it's up to the referee to stop that fight. I think Mike Griffin made the right decision.
Yeah, he did. Pasek had his hands down, wasn't defending himself at all. Maybe Pasek just saying, oh, I can take your punches, but you can't do that.
Yeah. Plus, what does that lead to?
It's a retirement, they'll call it, RSC. Referee stops a contest.
You have to defend yourself. You can't leave it in the hands of the referee, and I think what a dreadful mistake on the part of Pasek.
Yeah, it's just too bad if Pasek would just defend himself a bit more, he wouldn't have been able to get it go on. But it's for the safety of the fighter.
We're going to go inside the ring for the decision. I think you're right. It is a retirement, by the way, but
this is when he's clearly not defending himself, just taking all the shots.
it's coming up here. This is what leads. You know, after you get hit so many times, don't drop the gloves. There, right there. Come on, keep those gloves up. Wrong time to do that.
Here comes Missouai, very entertaining guy. A little belly dance of his own.
Ce combat par l'arrêt de l'arbitre Mike Griffin à 2 minutes 45 secondes du troisième round. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Griffin stops the bout at 2 minutes 45 seconds of the third round. The winner by TKO, Fathi Missouai.
TKO, 2:45 of the third.
Very good win by Missouai.
Still to come, Dale Brown, Willard Lewis, they battle for the belt. Cruiserweight Championship fight, tonight's final. But Fathi Missouai now a perfect 9-0 with 7 knockouts around Pasek falls to 8-12-3 with 4 knockouts as it ends at 2:45 of round 3. It was scheduled for 4. A.B. Pervin there, the gentleman holding the ropes. August 16th, you saw him in the ring tonight, Fathi Missouai. He'll go up against Alex Hilton live from the Molson Center Interbox KO Mania, and right here on the Movie Network. Should be an interesting one.
Hilton's a very durable guy, fighting for the famous Hilton family, and that should be a good one.
Speaking of Hilton, that was Alex coming over, Alex on the 16th. But then, on September 8th, this man, Davey Hilton Jr., this man, Eric Luca, right here at the Molson Center. Call that fight Hilton Willett. Called many of Luca's fights. Here against Alex Hilton. What a war this is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be better get your tickets now, too, because it's going to be a sellout.
And we'll bring it to you live right here on the Movie Network, brought to you by Le Casino de Montréal. Should be a lot of fun. Remember the internet site, www.interbox.ca. And this is the Video A Boxing Gala. Still to come tonight's final. Fathi Missouai disposing of Ron Pasek at 2:45 of the 3rd round. TKO. Dale Brown, former broadcast partner. 21 wins. 2 losses to Girov, one of them. Hey, this is something I really enjoy, by the way. Public training right outside here at the Molson Center. A lot of people turned out. It was a beautiful week weather-wise, and you don't see that very often. Public training outdoors.
Well, it's good because the public has a chance to meet the boxers that they get to watch on TV.
Molson Center, in the downtown area, a lot of people stepping out for lunch and coming over to watch the pugilists. Here's Dale moving towards the ring. He is an athlete who dedicates himself with passion and discipline to boxing. He is a role model as well as an inspiration to young boxers who train with him in the